What's going on, guys? Good afternoon. I'm making this video to announce that I'm going to be collecting a lot of Iron Man trade paperbacks from the David Michelini run to the uh, Matt Fraction run, Brian Michael Bendis, those guys. The reason why is because I have a lot of trade paperbacks that I, quite frankly, really have no use for because they're regarding some characters that I just don't really care for very much. Like I have two Hulk trades. I like Thor, but I never really got into Thor comics like that. I've read a little bit of Walter Simonson's run, but reality being is that I haven't really gotten into Thor like that. I have a couple of Hulk comics, which, as I said, I don't really care for the Hulk. And there are some events that I want to get rid of, like Identity Crisis, Final Crisis, stuff like that. And I just want to focus primarily on just the Flash and Iron Man. I'm also going to be focusing on the JSA as well, as you guys seen in my last couple of videos that I posted in the past few days. So it's just going to be primarily just the Flash and Iron Man. For the Flash, I have a lot of the old Silver Age stuff. I mean, as campy as it is, a lot of that stuff is just it's cool to me. And then I have the Bronze Age Wally West run from Mark Waid, Jeff Johns, and then obviously Josh Williamson's run for the Flash as well. So I have a lot of Flash trades. Um, and I just feel like with just being all over the place collecting different stories from different characters, it can get confusing. Because it's just like, okay, what character do I primarily focus on now? Do I focus on here? Do I focus on there? So I decided I'm going to be giving away some of my trade paperbacks. I have a couple of Batman ones that I'm looking to give away. I have some Spider-Man ones that I'm looking to give away. Thor, there was a few Captain America. I mean, I'll be honest, I never really got into Captain America comics that either. My main way of getting into Captain America was from Spider-Man, the animated series, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and then obviously the MCU. But I never really got into his comics. But with Iron Man, I feel like he's a very intriguing character. I feel like Tony is very misunderstood. And this is coming from somebody who coincidentally hated Iron Man at the beginning. And my introduction with Iron Man was through the old Iron Man, the animated series in 1994, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, and then, of course, the MCU by the great Robert Downey Jr. So I figured, you know what? Let me delve into Iron Man because I feel like I'm going to really enjoy these stories. Like the characters that seem to get hated on the most via your Supermans of the world or your Iron Mans of the world seem to have some really, really good, compelling stories, and they just make you fall in love with the character. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. Y'all already know Superman was my favorite hero growing up, but I'll be honest, his comics are kind of hit and miss for me. With Iron Man, I've never really read any Iron Man comics, so I'm looking forward to this. With the Flash, y'all already know I'm a big time Flash fan, so I'm gonna continue with Flash as well. And then the JSA, Stargirl got me into the JSA, and I just fell in love with the team. So a lot of good things coming up, y'all. But yeah, I can't do the whole collecting different stories, reading a little bit of everything. I rather just collect runs of my favorite characters. And even though I love Daredevil, Iron Man is, weirdly enough, I'm starting to really like the character of Iron Man, and I haven't even read it yet. How about that? So, I'm looking forward to this, y'all. But anyway, I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your day. This is just a little short rant to let y'all know that I'm not going to be doing different stories of different characters as far as reading because it just becomes too confusing. I'd rather just focus on one character or two characters, in this case Flash and Iron Man. Just focus on those characters, collect their runs, learn more about them, and I think that's the best way to collect comics, in my personal opinion. Everybody's different, but I hope everybody enjoys their day. I will talk to y'all soon. I will be having more JSA stuff coming in. I'm still waiting on a hardcover book of JSA, The Demise of Justice. And I can start binge reading JSA. And then I'll be showing you all my Iron Man pickup soon. But everybody have a beautiful day and peace.